Due to the current circumstances and not being able to meet face-to-face, I thought it would be a good idea to throw together a quick training video. By now, everyone should have 1 or 2 boxes of the meter with the remote disconnect switch open or off. When this switch is open, the meter will not allow the flow of electricity, so these open switch meters replace the need for red adapters. When a meter with the disconnect switch open is installed, the customer will not have power. Installing a meter with the remote disconnect switch closed on a vacant house could have serious negative consequences. Because of these consequences, it is extremely important to conduct this test properly. So please pay close attention, and if you are unsure of anything, reach out to your supervisor. When installing a meter with the switch open on a vacant account, it must first be tested for continuity. In other terms, testing to see if there is a complete circuit within the meter. If the remote disconnect is closed, the meter will have continuity from tabs 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. This is why when the meter is out, the customer does not have power. But once it is installed, it acts as a switch and completes the circuit and allows the flow of electricity. The test is simple, and all you will need is your digital multimeter as seen here. First, we want to verify that our digital multimeter is in working order. And to do that, we take both of our leads and we touch them together. If it's working properly, you will see the light up here and hear this beeping noise. That lets you know that continuity is present within the meter. If you do not hear or see anything, you should first check that your batteries in your DMM are good. If you see the light but don't hear the beeping, hold this button down until you hear a beep, and that'll enable the feature. So again, when touching the leads together, you are creating a complete circuit. We are testing the DMM to ensure that it is working. Now that we know our DMM is working, we could go ahead and test the electric meter. To do that, we want to hold one lead on tab 1 and one on tab 3. As you see, continuity is present and electric can flow. We go ahead and perform the same test, but on tabs 2 and 4. Again, you see the presence of a complete circuit. The meter's remote disconnect switch is closed. In other words, the meter is on. If you were to install this meter at a customer's house, they would have power. After that, we want to test to verify that our DMM is still in working order. So repeat the first step and touch the 2 leads together and make sure it shows a complete circuit. When installing a meter that has been remotely disconnected, there should be no continuity within the meter, as shown on this one. Meters that have the remote disconnect switch in the open or off position are shipped with this blue label that says switch off. Again, first we want to verify that our DMM is in working order. So we take our leads and touch them together. That beep tells us that it's working. Now time to test the electric meter. So to do this, we want to perform the same test as that one. We take our leads and hold it to tab 1 and 3, and you see that there is no continuity present. Electric cannot flow. We go ahead and perform the same test on sides 2 and 4. Again, no continuity is present and electric cannot flow. Our last step is to ensure that our DMM is still in working order, so we touch the leads together, and it is. The meter's remote disconnect switch is open, or in other words, the meter is off. And if you would install this meter at a customer's home, they would not have power. Make sure you do your continuity test before every job when installing a meter in what you believe has an open remote disconnect on a vacant account. Thanks for watching.